Hello dear Homepedia family. Have you ever stood in your garden and wished for something more? Something personal, textured, and full of character? Not another cookie-cutter pathway or plain concrete slab, but a walkway that speaks with warmth, history, and charm. Surprisingly, the answer may be hiding in your garage or forgotten in a dusty shed. Old tiles. Cracked, mismatched, or faded, these neglected pieces can find new purpose as part of a timeless hacienda garden path. What others see as waste will transform into beauty. If the idea of creating something meaningful with your own hands lights a spark in you, like this video, subscribe for more soulful home inspirations, and share your ideas in the comments. There's something magical about the way a hacienda garden invites you in. It doesn't shout. It whispers stories of tradition, heritage, and natural beauty. Upcycling old tiles into a garden path is not just a project. It's a celebration of character. The chips, the patina, the texture all become part of the landscape's language. Instead of heading to the landfill, those vintage tiles will become the foundation of something poetic, something made by your hands and guided by intention. When you begin the process of crafting a tile path for your hacienda garden, start with the mindset of storytelling. Each tile holds a memory, a mark of time, and when arranged thoughtfully, these fragments create a narrative across your garden floor. Begin by collecting a variety of tiles. Don't worry about matching perfectly. In fact, it's the variations in shape, color, and finish that give a rustic hacienda garden its timeless appeal. Look for hand-painted designs, weathered stone textures, or even mismatched ceramic pieces that once lived indoors and are now ready for an outdoor encore. As you begin planning the layout for your hacienda garden path, allow creativity to guide your decisions rather than rigid measurements. A garden path in this style should move gracefully, mimicking the organic flow of nature. Unlike modern landscaping, where lines are often straight and formal, hacienda garden paths meander with purpose and softness. Using a garden hose or even a simple rope, you can sketch a flexible outline directly onto the ground, giving you a real-time feel for how your path will interact with your space. This relaxed method aligns beautifully with the traditional rhythm of hacienda landscaping. Whether your rustic tile path leads to a shaded courtyard, a handcrafted garden bench, or a bubbling fountain surrounded by Mediterranean greenery, each curve should feel intentional. The journey matters as much as the destination, and in a hacienda garden, the path becomes a central design element. Old tiles serve not just a functional role but also bring story and warmth into the space, acting as both stepping stones and artistic expressions. This kind of hacienda garden path invites guests to slow down, notice the details, and enjoy the charm woven into every step. To ensure long-term durability in your Hacienda garden path, the foundation must be carefully prepared with attention to every layer. Begin by clearing the area of weeds, roots, and topsoil to expose a clean, even surface. This step is essential for preventing future shifting or cracking. Once cleared, apply a layer of crushed gravel to support drainage, followed by a compacted sand base that cushions the tiles and helps them settle evenly. These layers work together to stabilize the structure beneath your path and maintain the rustic elegance of the design. When it's time to lay your tiles, embrace the process with patience and intention. Use mortar or outdoor adhesive, spreading it section by section to avoid premature drying. As you position each tile into place, press firmly and take a moment to evaluate the composition. Step back occasionally and view the layout from multiple angles. A successful Hacienda garden path is less about perfection and more about capturing a natural rhythm. Trust your instinct. You're not just laying tiles, you're setting the tone for a timeless outdoor story. Improvisation is one of the greatest pleasures when working with upcycled materials, especially in a Hacienda garden path. Each tile comes with its own personality, and when one doesn't quite fit, there's no need to discard it. Wrap it gently in cloth and break it into smaller, usable pieces using a hammer. This safe and creative method gives new purpose to every fragment, offering the perfect solution for irregular spaces. In the context of rustic garden design, these shards become valuable details, adding charm and character where uniformity once ruled. These broken pieces are ideal for filling narrow gaps or creating delicate inlays reminiscent of traditional Spanish courtyards. Their uneven edges and unique patterns enhance the visual richness of your hacienda garden path, transforming it into a handcrafted mosaic full of soul. As the light shifts across the tiles throughout the day, you'll see the artistry in every corner. This tactile layering not only adds depth to your outdoor design, but also reflects the timeless elegance that defines Mediterranean garden aesthetics. Grouting is the step that transforms your laid tiles into a polished surface. Choose grout in earthy tones, sand, clay, or warm gray to match the traditional hues of hacienda-style homes. As you fill the spaces between tiles, you'll see the path come together like a finished painting. Use a damp sponge to wipe away excess grout and smooth the joints. Let the surface cure completely before walking on it. This pause allows you to appreciate the result and the effort behind it. But why stop there? A hacienda garden isn't just about paths, it's about ambience. Frame your tile walkway with terracotta planters filled with vibrant blooms or fragrant herbs like rosemary and lavender. Add in a wrought iron garden chair or a weathered wooden bench. These elements, when arranged thoughtfully, echo the harmony found in historic Spanish estates. They also reinforce the narrative you began with those reclaimed tiles, a space that honors the past while welcoming the present. Lighting is a vital feature in hacienda garden paths that transforms your outdoor space into an evening sanctuary. By carefully placing solar lanterns or low-voltage lights along the edges of your tile walkway, you can illuminate the intricate patterns and textures that make each step visually captivating. The soft glow brings out the warmth in the upcycled tiles, casting gentle shadows that echo the rustic charm of traditional Spanish landscapes. This not only adds ambience but also enhances safety and visibility in the most natural, elegant way. If your hacienda garden path leads to a fire pit or an outdoor dining area, the lighting becomes even more essential for creating atmosphere. Subtle illumination underfoot creates a welcoming environment where guests can gather and relax, feeling the harmony between natural elements and handcrafted design. The combination of flickering lights and aged tile under a twilight sky captures the essence of Hacienda design. Timeless, soulful, and built for connection. Don't be afraid to experiment with different textures and materials alongside your tile path. Gravel, bricks, or natural stones can be integrated for contrast. By blending elements, you give your outdoor space a layered look that feels lived in and authentic. A hacienda garden thrives on this imperfect harmony. Nothing too polished, nothing too rigid, just beauty unfolding naturally with age. Beyond the visual charm, upcycling old tiles brings a rewarding sense of purpose to your garden design. Every repurposed piece reduces environmental impact by conserving resources and minimizing landfill waste. This thoughtful approach to hacienda garden paths not only celebrates rustic aesthetics, but also reinforces a deeper connection to the environment. Choosing reclaimed materials over brand new ones is a powerful way to align your outdoor space with the values of sustainability and mindful living. In today's world where eco-conscious choices carry lasting impact, creating a tile pathway from discarded materials becomes a quiet but meaningful act of change. A Hacienda garden path made from salvaged tiles proves that elegance doesn't depend on expensive or pristine materials. It thrives on creativity and vision. This sustainable design practice transforms your garden into a story of resilience, where beauty emerges not from perfection, but from reimagining what was once overlooked. And that vision isn't limited to one path. Once you've mastered the basics, consider branching out. Use leftover tiles to create stepping stones, accent a garden wall, or edge raised garden beds. The beauty of this approach is that nothing goes to waste. Each piece, no matter how small, has the potential to become something meaningful. This is how you build not just a path, but a personal legacy in your landscape. Even the seasons play a role in your tile path story. As rain falls and sun bakes the surfaces, the tiles will take on deeper character. Moss may gather in the grout, or flowers may bloom through the cracks. These changes are not flaws, they're part of the evolution of a living garden. Just as the old tiles were once part of another home, they now become rooted in your story, your space, your sanctuary. As your hacienda garden grows and matures around the handmade tile path, new possibilities naturally unfold. You might envision a charming pergola adorned with cascading bougainvillea, bringing shade and bursts of color to your outdoor retreat. Perhaps a tranquil water feature emerges where the path gently curves, adding sound and serenity to your space. These additions are not just decorative, they're reflections of your evolving creativity. And remarkably, it all began with upcycling a few old tiles, transforming discarded pieces into a beautiful, soulful foundation that inspires more with every season. This is why people fall in love with hacienda garden design. It invites you to slow down, connect with the land, and create something that feels real and enduring. Your tile path becomes more than a walkway. It's a thread that ties the garden together, woven from history and heart. Every step down that path is a reminder that the best spaces are not always bought, they're built. So the next time you stumble across a box of broken tiles or catch yourself hesitating at a salvage yard, see not waste but potential. The imperfect becomes perfect in the garden, where nature and craftsmanship meet. With care, creativity, and patience, you can build a hacienda garden path that not only enhances your outdoor space but tells a story that's entirely your own. Upcycling is more than a technique. It's a mindset that values character over convenience, tradition over trends. And in your hacienda garden, where every detail contributes to a greater sense of peace and beauty, an upcycled tile path is the perfect way to begin. It grounds the space, honors the past, and offers every visitor, yourself included, a journey through intentional design. If this video inspired you to look at old materials in a new light, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more rustic garden and home ideas, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. What would you create with a box of old tiles? Let's turn forgotten pieces into timeless paths, one story at a time.